As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Willkommen zurück, meine Freunde, zu Mission 16 Last Hope. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß beim Zusehen.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense. With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Arusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Arusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Gut, wir sammeln noch ein paar Punkte und starten daher gleich. Wir wählen unsere F-18 und nehmen ein... Was nehmen wir denn für Waffen? Ich denke, Luft ist besser bei der Mission.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Okay, dann auf geht's.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Strider 1, missile launched. Target destroyed.
Caution. 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 Caution.
Target locked. ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
It's a Russian military.
Friend or foe, so be it!
Also irgendwie diese Ziele erstmal anvisieren und dann zu gucken, ob es gegnerische oder befreundete sind. Oh. Oder wir schießen einfach erstmal was ab. Oh, unsere?
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Houston, House Run. Friendly House Run. Patriot of my duty is calling. Nice work, Leo 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
Ist gar nicht mal so einfach hier. Ne, wo ist er denn?
There's an unknown
Tschüss.
on our route. We can't proceed. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Strider 1, warship sunk.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online. This is it.
This one's mine. We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. Enemy sighting.
Signs of bloody warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Caution. Pull up.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Nickel.
Enemy on your six!
Nickel.
Please concentrate on the bar. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? The bar sent that vehicle! Breaking away.
Set up in all the right places.
Strider 4, evade!
Missile away. Vehicle eliminated.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. There's a vehicle blocking the road. Target has been destroyed. No response to hails. It's the radicals. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Nickel.
Taking a piece of action.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
Vehicle eliminated. Strider 1, Fox 3.
That was too close for comfort.
Target destroyed.
So. Ah, der wird verfolgt. Okay.
No, wait, that goes into the ocean.
Shit.
I can't shake the enemies on my tail.
Ist schwer, die in den zwischen den Gebäuden zu treffen. Ah, jetzt. Oder? Nein.
Maintain speed.
Verdammt.
Be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. At least give us a side mirror.
Target acquired.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. Even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Kontrollpunkt. Was kommt jetzt hier noch? Sehr schön. Nice. Sehr gut.
Have a visual on 3 strike.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Strider 4, Box 2.
Coming at me.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Commander.
Well, yeah, we don't know where to see.
General, we still have drones at our disposal. It's too early for peace talks. Please, watch over the future and build your high heavens.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This is good.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Taking fire! Take care of them! That's enough. Here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Caution. Pull up.
Wieder was erledigt.
We're gonna make it when you saved us. Thanks.
Ah, Boote.
Nickel. Nickel.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
That vehicle is one of ours. Fire! The info just came through.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Adios, buddies.
The main conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle for stabilization of the nation destroyed.
UAVs are acting strange. They're autonomous, but it must be bugged. It's not the drones they're blocking. It's this little Jordy Foxtrot.
The general's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
We
made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley with the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Urusi is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger? Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi and bring the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
5 minutes remaining.
Bandit has fired a missile at me.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1. Missile launched.
So, dann räumen wir mal den Weg frei.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't
Ja,
have asked
pass auf.
for better
Glück
time.
gehabt. Das ist aber näher. Und zwar. Oh je. Ah.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Zack, zack.
Have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Slightly wasted. Don't worry. Won't let anybody through after you. Fire for the next half hour.
Almost at the rendezvous. With the rear to the others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosted drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper too.
We turn to it this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Ocean News Network.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified
Okay.
aircraft approaching.
Jetzt müssen wir also gegen Flugzeuge bestehen.
This plane is carrying civilians.
Mhm.
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco. Wilco.
I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed the bandit.
Careful, those guys are good.
Launching missile.
You don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
On my target's tail.
No good. Shit.
See a fighter. Just how long you plan on getting in my way? Evade. Continuing attack. Bandit acquired. Firing.
They're in my way.
Special weapons.
Strider 3, launching missile.
We take it away. Bailey out.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Strider 1. Fox 3. Strider 1. Fox 2.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to
Freigabe
attack the
zum
escort.
Angriff.
Welcome.
Ciao.
Wilco.
Natürlich easy, ne?
Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Enemy on your back. Hostile has a lock.
Hostile confirmed destroyed. Target acquired. Missile evaded. Five minutes remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Four bandits left.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time that it should not function. They are out to obtain other enemy.
Missiles. you. Target is in machine gun range. Target acquired.
Locked on.
Three bandits to go. Two bandits left. Show them what you got.
So, 2 Drohnen noch übrig.
Missile away. One bandit to go.
So, komm.
Spider 3 launching missile.
Sehr gut, das war die
That's what
letzte.
I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders.
The VIP.
It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send someone. I can't!
Okay, ich glaube, das war nicht geplant.
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready.
Okay,
Oh, and Labarth is
mal
dead.
auf meine
What did you say?
Bewertung gespannt.
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Okay, bloß ein B. Naja, macht nichts. So Leute, wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Mission wieder. Macht's gut. Ciao, ciao.